trying to think when the horse breaking comes in.
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston.
Yeah, he does.
Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I
Exposition.
hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
And you gave me shit.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true. Especially when it comes to money.
Yeah.
And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Well, she's the one who wanted to know about him. And it is a pretty sad life that John's led, to be honest, though. But really, Bonnie wasn't the one who wanted to hear about it.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen. Letting farmers such as yourself learn how to herd cattle.
I'm gonna...
Thank you for telling me all that back there. It must have been hard for you.
Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Oh, stop being modest, John. Now from something exciting to something kind of boring. Cattle wrangling.
That's it. Stay behind them. Nice job, Mr. Marston. Come on.
Whoa.
Wrong way, Mr.
Come on,
Marston.
easy up now.
Working on it. Working on it. Look, you cows. We're gonna have words, you and I. The fact that I can't control this game doesn't help anything. Cows.
Come on.
Hey, there we go. That took.
The cows down the road. Pretend you know what you're doing.
Get that. Look at the cowboy. Come on, you dumb bro.
Let's go.
Ain't that hard, is it?
This way. We need to take them out to the pasture.
I think I'm doing this right. After, long enough of failing, I think I finally got this. All right. To weave side to side, then keep them in line. Stupid cows. Oh, they did this way better in what other Western game have I played? Gun. Remember Gun?
All right. Let's move this large herd out to the far pasture.
I don't think this is a good idea, Bonnie. You know how bad I did with the 4 cows. It's not bring the lot of them now.
Come on. Watch for the runner.
But there isn't a runner yet. I don't know why you're alerting me of that. No, there wasn't a runner. Awesome.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
What a strange woman. Anyway, yes, that was my awesome talent to herd cows. You, what the hell's going on? Hello, coyotes. Why are there all these gunshots going off? Am I just missing events or something? I might just be missing events, and if I am, I apologize, but yeah, I can't find where they're shooting from. Let's see if I can do one more Bonnie mission before the sun. Yeah. Oh. After 6. Alright, I can do that. I'll just chill. I keep wanting to just select to see the pause screen. Alright, 10 in-game minutes. I can do that. Typically, I do like revolvers more than rifles, just because the revolvers look badass. But yeah, there's not much point to using one in this game, fortunately. But yeah, gun did hurting and stuff way better than Red Dead does. That was a wanted poster. I could go do that, but I don't have a lasso, so I can't. And yes, you do need a lasso to go do bounty missions, because you have to take them alive.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please.
You said it was Seth earlier.
So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses.
Awesome.
Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Well, I beat your daughter pretty cleanly, so... Yes, this is the mission I wanted to do. Awesome.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
Just add that to my ever-expanding...
Right. Now you got some rope on your belt. Let's see if we can't wrangle some horses.
Yep, got some rope on my belt now.
Hello, Mr.
And the lasso. We'll figure out the tutorial for that later.
Come on, let's get after it.
But we'll break a few horses in the LP, as I've stated already. And this will be the first one.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics.
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
But I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Well, we almost had a woman president last time. So, she's... Well, I don't know if I'm going to agree or disagree in that situation, but... Let's just drop politics altogether. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Let's get after them!
Come on, let's rope one.
Come on.
Hey!
Easy.
Hold on, Marston. Don't lose it.
You're doing
Mr. Marston, lean into it.
Nearly there.
Come on, let's go.
no time!
This is horse breaking. You lasso the horse.
Feel too good.
Come on in, cowboy.
You have to ride it. You gotta stay on.
Too much!
Relax now. Nearly there.
Show
That's
me
it!
what you got, boy.
See? We're friends now.
Nicely done, boy.
Does that kick ass? That's all you gotta know.
I think that's enough. Me, I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, Mr. Marston! Roping us one!
Alright.
Come on!
Feel like getting... Sorry, Bonnie, I actually have to catch up to them first, and you need to get out of my way.
What are you waiting
Let's go after one of these white ones this time.